this series, the idea is actually putting ourselves into this deep squat. And by using this prayer position, I can push those elbows to push the knees out. So go ahead and just drop down as low as you feel comfortable with. The wider our feet are, the easier that is. Can you tell the difference here? Because if they're close, you're putting a little more stretch into the joint, which is fine, but you want to find what's manageable for you as of right now. And so this idea of our elbows pushing our knees apart, you feel the groin muscles, and it's allowing your hips to drop lower, and that's where the name Namaste comes from. It actually means the light in me honors the light in you. So that too, right? Okay, so from this position, after you feel like you've got hips and knees and everything worked out, go ahead and put your feet flat and extend your legs and hanging hamstring stretch, or another term is pancaking your chest to your knees as close as you can. Even bring your chin to your chest to help. You can flex your abs and your quads. Good. And get your hands as close to the ground as you can, and then squat until your hands are on the ground, and inchworm out to a push-up plank. Back up just a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Now from here, you're going to bring one foot up. Let's do our right leg all the way up to our right hand. Perfect. And from this deep squat, you can come forward or back, but try to have your hand and foot pretty close together. Good. And extend your fingers on your left hand till your knuckles almost go white. So you're actually pressing that hand into the ground to stabilize yourself, and extend that arm into the ground so we can rotate our elbow up and towards the ceiling. And we'll take that arm and rotate it under. And now we got a spinal rotation that we can go through some mobility here in our thoracic, upper thoracic, and you should feel all the way down into your lower thoracic and your lower back. And we'll take that arm and put it outside of our leg. And now from here, we're going to push our heel into the ground to straighten it out as much as you can. That front knee, straighten it out as much as you can. And that's end range stretch and load. So if you need to rest, come back and do that again. Extending that leg is giving you your body weight, lengthening that, and the body weight loading it is a strengthening exercise as much as it is a stretching. So we're getting a lot of stability strength at the end range of our hamstrings, fullest length. Good. And then we'll take that hand back inside, and we'll match our other foot by our other hand into that Namaste position. And we'll feel comfortable enough to stand up. Nice. Now the other leg. All right, are you hurting anywhere or you feel good?
It's one leg.
Your quads? Okay, let's go back to the other side and see if it feels better getting it even now. All right, let's see if I got a good position. Yeah, I want to go facing you guys. There we go. All right, so first one was, drop into this Namaste. Move around, feel good range of motion in the hips, knees and ankles. Use those elbows to push the knees apart. And then find a good evenness between both feet. It says stand up on and extend your legs and hang as low as you can. And we'll inchworm out to a push-up plank. We're doing the other leg now. So I'm on my left leg, outside my left hand. What do we want to do with our right hand? Extend those fingers out so you have good, strong stability and pressure into that hand. Arms extended, and that way when you're going to rotate, you will feel balanced. You can even saw your hips forward and back a little bit. And rotate under. Get a few reps of opening up that thoracic and then rounding it out. Breathing's always a good option, a good practice. And then hand on the outside, and we'll push through that heel to extend the front leg. And if you need a few reps at this, you can come back and rest, and then push back again. And I see where you're probably getting that quad tightness when you're down like this. We're not used to closing that gap as much. So let the body weight push you down and rest into that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then when you extend, feel the back of your leg do work, not just the front of your leg. When you got a few reps of that end range, all that weight pushing that into a fuller stretch, almost like a split, come back into that lunge stretch with both hands on the inside. And make enough space so that you can comfortably get to that squat again. And now from here, we'll push through our heels and stand up. Good. And so instead of standing from our hips into our chest, with our shoulders, let's try that again, just the standing up part. Put force through your feet, knees, and hips to get as tall as you can in one motion. Okay, try that again and go ahead and be more intentional at pushing through that.
Extension like here too.
Sorry, one more time. And push through it aggressively. Good. So you can almost leave the ground. Okay? Good.